astrologer Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. I'm here to give you your daily astrological forecast for the day of Wednesday, July 19th, 2017. All right, now what's going on today is that I actually think today is going to be a little bit slower and quieter than it has been for the rest of the week, really, okay? I think that's a little bit of a weird thing for me to say about today. The reason why I think that's weird is because we got the moon moving into Gemini first thing this morning, okay? And the last thing a moon in Gemini likes to be is quiet and slow and still, okay? A moon in Gemini wants to move, it wants to talk, it wants to think, it wants to kind of move forward and be lighthearted and free, okay? So that's why it's kind of weird for me to say that, all right? I think today we come into today feeling all of those things, feeling lighthearted, feeling free, having a lot of mental energy going on, especially after the moon spent like the past 2 or 3 days hanging out in Taurus, you know? The past few days we've been very serious. We've been having to be practical and pragmatic and dedicated, and I think we come in today just feeling a little bit lighter and easier and happier about some things, a lot of communication, a lot of talk going on. The reason why I say though is that today is going to be a little bit slow is because even though the moon's in Gemini, it's not making any aspects, like literally it's like not making one aspect, so it's just kind of hanging out there in Gemini waiting for some things. And I think what's going on is that we do have a lot of mental activity going on. We are very anxious, we want things to happen. I think there's a lot of stuff kind of happening on the surface today, but there's really not anything deep going on. We're not taking care of our deep feelings, our deep desires, our deep emotions. I think we have a lot of deep questions and commitments and things that we want insights on that we're just not getting or paying attention to today. So I think that can be really the hard thing that it is that we got going on today. I mean, otherwise the day looks pretty good. I mean, we had some really pretty sextiles in the sky last night that were great, that continued moving into this morning. So I think we come in today feeling good. I think those sextiles with the moon and a sextile with the sun and Mars and Chiron was really, you know, making us feel good. Like we were able to move forward on the things that were important to us, on the things that were close to us. Like we were moving in the right direction, overcoming some past hurts. I think that's what we were feeling last night, that we're still feeling to today, but I think we kind of get here and we're very anxious. We want things to happen, but they're just not. We're just kind of having to wait and take it easy. I think that's difficult. but really that's it. I think the only maybe aspect I could caution against would be one that happens very, very late at night, and we're talking like 11 p.m. Mountain Time, so I don't even think that's going to be that big of a deal because I feel like we'll be asleep and it's kind of a minor aspect and it's going to happen really fast. But I mean, right before bed we could feel a little frustrated about life, that life isn't going as fast as we want or in the direction that we want, but again, I don't really think that'll be that big of a deal. You know, we're just kind of hanging out today, kind of taking it easy, and it's how you deal with that. I think that's going to be the most challenging thing that's going to go on. Now tomorrow is going to be a different story, okay, and I'll talk to you about tomorrow in my next video. Where tomorrow gets really crazy, and I think a lot of things start to pop, but we're not there yet today, okay? Now, just to give you a little bit of a sneak peek of what's going on tomorrow, okay, is that we do have the sun that's about to move into the same spot that Mars was in on Sunday, where it's going to square Uranus and trine Chiron. So I think we do have a lot of unexpected things that are going to come up again on Thursday that we may even feel at the end of tonight going on. Some of these unexpected things could be very similar to what happened on Sunday, or they could be a little bit new and different, but we've got some unexpected things that we know are going to come to us, some insights, perhaps some things that may shake us up a little bit, that we're going to get ready for, that we're kind of thinking about today. While that's happening on Thursday, we also do have Venus in a trine with Jupiter and in a square with Neptune, where the moon is going to come over. So I think we want to do something good for ourselves. We want to create the life that we truly want. I think we're feeling confused about what's going on, but having a lot of shakeups, unexpected things come, knowing we need to make choices and decisions about some of these unexpected things, about where our life is going, wanting to make the right choices in a really good and solid way. And so I think we're going to have to start dealing with all of that on Thursday when things start to pick up a little bit. But in the meantime, we're just hanging out, moon and Gemini, not doing too much. All right, so that's what I got going for you this week, or today, not this week, but today. All right, and your card for the day is the Sun. Reversed. Okay, this is my Star Child tarot deck that I have, and the Sun to me, well, first of all, this card to me is very Leo, especially because it is the Sun rules Leo. It also to me has a Gemini vibe to it as well, because it is a card of being lighthearted and carefree, okay, and that makes sense to me because Mercury and the Sun are buddies. They travel very close to each other. Gemini and Leo also sextile and get along very, very well, and we've got a lot of planets moving into those spaces, okay. So I think what's happening is that we want to be We want to be happy, we want to be carefree. I know I've said that earlier, we want to, you know, be lighthearted, but I think we're not today. I think there's other things that are weighing on us that are preventing us from being carefree and lighthearted, and I think the message of this card is saying, how can you be childlike? How can you bring some more childlike joy back into your life? Even if it's for a second, even if it's for a minute, you know, what is one or two very small things that you can do to just find the light again, find the happiness, to take a break, to not worry so much, okay, and to just be happy, even though we got a lot of stuff going on, even though we don't know where our life is going, even though we have some heavy stuff happening. I think you just got to figure out, okay, how to take a break for a second and just enjoy life and have fun and not worry so much. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on Facebook, like it on YouTube, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.